ChristopheDuchamp.com. Now, if you've come across their ads or website, you've probably noticed how classy their watches look, right? They've got collections like Grand Mont, Marine Chrono, and L'envie, all presented as elegant, high-end, Swiss-inspired timepieces. But the big question is, are they really as luxurious as they seem? Or is it all just marketing magic? Let's find out together. First impression. Their online presence. One of the first things that actually stood out to me was their social media game. They're super active on Facebook, Instagram, and even LinkedIn. And get this, on Instagram alone, they have over 58,000 followers. That's a pretty good sign because it shows they're not hiding behind a website. They're engaging with people, sharing updates, and connecting with their audience. This kind of transparency really helps build trust and gives them a touch of credibility. Second, clear contact information. Another thing I liked was how easy it is to find their contact details. They list their service center address, phone number, and email, all right there on the site. That's huge because when a brand is open about how you can reach them, it feels a lot more reliable. It shows they're not afraid of communication and are willing to support their customers. Definitely a plus point in my book. Third, brand partnerships. Here's something interesting. Christophe Duchamp is partnered with some really well-known organizations like the Surrey County Cricket Club, England Rugby League, and Newbury Racecourse. Now, you don't usually see fake brands doing that, right? These partnerships add another layer of credibility and make the brand look more established and trustworthy. But what about customer reviews? So here's where things get a little mixed. On their official website, there aren't any customer reviews, which is a bit strange. But when we checked other platforms, we found a 4.8-star rating with over 230 reviews, most of them very positive. That sounds great. But then we looked at Reddit. And Reddit, as always, had a few different opinions. Some people say the watches look good but are more like fashion watches, not true Swiss luxury timepieces. They mention that while the company claims Swiss heritage, many of the parts are actually made or assembled in China. A few users even feel the prices are heavily inflated, only to be sold later at huge discounts, like 85 to 90% off. However, others say they actually own Christophe Duchamp watches and are happy with them, especially when bought at the discounted price. They describe them as stylish, reliable, and worth it if you're not expecting Rolex or Tag Heuer quality. So, what's the final verdict? After looking at everything, here's what I think. Christophe Duchamp is a legitimate brand. They've got an active online presence, real contact info, and even partnerships with trusted names, all signs of a genuine company. But when it comes to the watches themselves, they might not live up to the luxury Swiss image they promote. They look great, but they seem a little overhyped for their full retail prices. So, if you're buying one, go for it. Just make sure you're getting that big discount. At that price, it could be a stylish, affordable choice. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown and found it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe for more honest reviews like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.